I wouldn't put it past. Him to go north of Kobe Bryant's mark of 81 at some point. He's got that kind of ability.
Doncic hits them both. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Just 5 to shoot. James with a steal. No good that time. Excellent D there from Embiid. Drives to the hoop. Grimes. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
James inside. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And once James gets the ball near the rim, just let him go to work because he knows what he's doing down there.
Oh, sweet move. Here's Oubre. Hachimura with a rebound.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Here's James. Oh, the teardrop falls in. James has got his second basket.
What touch from LeBron. Almost unrivaled in terms of different finishes in the paint.
Pass to Grimes. For 3, George. The Lakers with a rebound. And Clark, this last summer, former Sixer Doug Collins inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well-deserved honor for Doug. I mean, he's Philly's former #1 overall pick back in 1973, and he played almost a decade there for the Sixers. Also coached the Sixers, among many other teams that he had a chance to coach in the NBA, but clearly an NBA lifer and one of the best guys that's part of the NBA fraternity.
Doncic with it. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Oubre. To the paint. Here's George. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first.
That one on Doncic.
Well, when you shoot it as good as Paul George shoots it, it's hard to stay down on his shot fake. It's really remarkable how he gets defenders to bite on it more times than not.
And he makes a first. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Doncic. Shoots over Oubre. A nice shot by Doncic.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
George's shot is off.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Doncic outside. Five to shoot. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Doncic has got 6 points.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
And George is not just a scorer now. He also passes the ball well, looking to keep his guys involved.
And Doncic, here we go. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Philadelphia on D. They trail by 3. Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
Pass to George. There's the drive. Out to Oubre. Here's Grimes. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
George with a steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Oubre. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Inside. And stolen by Hayes.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
And the foul called on Paul George.
Everybody's jumping, jumping on the dance floor. Everybody's jumping, jumping. Oh, everybody's jumping, jumping. Yeah. Jumping, jumping. Oh. Honeys be moving their bodies, they be moving their hips so fluidly. Bass be bumping, so we be jumping. Welcome to the party, yeah. We got food if you're hungry, some side if you want it. In the back if you're thirsty. And every bad at the party, yeah. We vibing and grinding one night. And I think that we did it this time. Got guys in the corner, they are. Shawty done had a last for the night. Little mama came up and caught me by surprise. You know that your boy had to shoot a shot. Now we face to face, both our eyes locked. I came up for it and said, hey there, little mama, if you need a dance partner, I'm more than happy to help you. Come here. I turned her around, her body on mine, she slided my hand on her, she holding on tight, she followed my lead. I'm pulling her close, she said it feels nice. You from around here, not just for the night. She gave me a number, said call me sometime. She left the party with a friend by her side. Woo, woo. So I'm pulling up, hands outside with your up. Lay low, go ahead, crank that up. This my block and I say when we stop. But we ain't stopping.
Gotta be honest, honest to yourself. Gotta be honest, owe this to your health.
Stars aligning heavy, think they're telling me my fate. Trying to give me silver, think that I don't know my place. Staying in my lane too long and give me a bad taste. Everything I done been great, that I erase. Play my favorite, I'm like Nana at the complimentary compositions. Legato, one staccato. My ratios ain't perfect, ain't no Fibonacci spiral. Count this money, that's the evidence for me. Go viral. That girl got something new. Oh, something new. That girl got something new. Oh, something new. to. That girl got something new. Oh, oh, I'm stepping to.
Boy. Crazy man on deck, crazy man team. Sick now. To be frank, I've paid my dues. All I want is to win, win. Make nobody see me finish. Out here with my day ones. Diving into different locations. Don't worry about my occupation. Cause boy signal need no application. I just want to party, so please don't kill my vibe. Please don't kill my vibe. I just want to party, so please don't kill my vibe. Please don't kill my vibe. As long as you're living, you must go through many things. There's nothing impossible. If you believe, surely it will work out for you. Always stick to the plan. Never stop fighting until you reach your destined place. Try to be yourself always. To be frank, I've paid my dues. All I want is to win, win. Make nobody see me finish. Out here with my day ones. Diving into different locations. Don't worry about my occupation. Cause boy signal need no application. I just want to party, so please don't kill my vibe. Please don't kill my vibe. I just want to party, so please don't kill my vibe. Please don't kill my vibe. I just want to party, 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 party. I just want to party, 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 party.
Now we them mix and master.
Let me tell you. You my little boo thing, so I don't give a hoot what you do. Say, girl, I know you a little too tame. I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl, I know. Tell 'em I'm next. Tell 'em you find a little something too fresh, I know. Tell 'em I'm next. Tell 'em you find a little something too fresh, I know. Put a little gold in the teeth and it fit good, so I took the doors out the deep. Okay, I see a brother holding your seat, no beef, but I'm trying to get to know you at least. Don't take my talking to your own. I can keep it chill like. I'ma keep it real when your man long gone. If you're looking for a friend and you got the wrong song, baby girl, what's good? What's with ya? If you book tonight, that's fiction. I'm outside, no pictures. You want me? Go figure. To the back, to the front. You a 10, baby girl, but I'm the one. Hey, to the back, to the front. You a 10, baby girl, but I'm the one. You my little boo thing, so I don't give a hoot what you do. Say, girl, I know you a little too tame. I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl, I know. Tell 'em I'm next. Tell 'em you find a little something too fresh, I know. Tell 'em I'm next. Tell 'em you find a little something too fresh, I know. Hey, girl, you got me. I'm singing. It's like, oh, oh, you got the best of mine. Oh, oh, you got the best of mine. Oh, oh, you got the best of mine. Oh, oh, and that dress I'm like. You my little boo thing, so I don't give a hoot what you do. Say, girl, I know you a little too tame. I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl, I know. Tell 'em I'm next. Tell 'em you find a little something too fresh, I know. Tell 'em I'm next. Tell 'em you find a little something too fresh, I know.
They say revenge is a dish that's best served cold. The good young while we all grow old. In a world where you never bite a hand that feeds you, and if he cries wolf, you can never believe him. Easy come, easy go. So they say, it's all we know. And in the fall, then we evolve. Puppet strings. vision telling lies to me. If a penny for your thoughts, then it's costing me. Just a luck of the draw in the and an eye for an eye in today's economy. So they say. Be a good boy, Johnny, don't you ever play with. So they say. You gotta crawl before you walk and walk before you run. Crawl before you walk. Walk before you run. One man's trash is another man's treasure. But if you want it bad, it's the love of possession. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Cause beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. Hold up, I'm about to get the game sewed up. Take a second just to sit and chill and smell the roses. Looking for acceptance, open doors and never close them. When the hand's dealt, you gotta know when to fold. And if a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down, an apple every day, keeping doctors homebound. Using the word they can be more than a pronoun. And if you don't pray, they be breaking the quotes out. So they say. Be a good boy, Johnny, don't you ever play with. So they say. You gotta crawl before you walk and walk before you run. Change it.
The clock with inspiration. No standing in line, man. Guess less sorted. I worked 7 days this week, man. Fake the accreditations. Paid outfits that I'll return later. Got yourself some new shoes. 50 hours overtime, can't get no sleep. Fashion week. Fashion week. Dressed to the T's, man, you own this place. Spit that smile, do that dance. Monday we'll come down, but Wednesday we'll be back. Ha ha. Some new shoes. 50 hours overtime. Fashion week. Can't get no sleep. allocation. No waiting outside, oh no. Tonight's your night. You were made for the flash. Foreign land, nobody knows your name. Ha ha ha! Weak! 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 It's full of money, filled with inspiration. No stopping now. She was built for this whole.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And here is Doncic. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That is his first foul. The game. Hey, Clark, in tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
Now, here's Doncic. 3 on the clock. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Embiid, and James pulls it down.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Count it, good.
Boy, that jump shot is wet. Hold this, says Doncic. Any kind of airspace, and he's knocking that down.
Here's Maxey. No good on the triple. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. Coach said he knows the obstacles of playing against Paul George. He told me, you know he's going to have his fingerprints all over this game on offense and defense. Our goal will be to minimize how often we let him disrupt our game plan. We'll see how long they can keep George out of the picture. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Here's James. A beautiful reverse layup.
You can tell LeBron values getting quality shots because he knows how much they're worth, and he's willing to fight for them.
You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career, but the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Here's Doncic. Second shot opportunity. Does not score again. That's his fourth miss against one make. Embiid inside. James with some nice D. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Lakers on D. Pass to Grimes. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Just 5 to shoot. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
And that one's good by LeBron.
You know, LeBron's not really known for his quick trigger, but showing you right there that he does have catch and shoot ability.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. 7-point differential. To the inside. And it's George finishing it off.
Showing you the vertical that time. Paul George throwing it down.
Shoots from the high post. Oubre pulls it in.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
You know, Clark, the days of trust the process are long gone. The Sixers are now focused on the now.
As well they should be, Kevin. With a superstar big guy in his prime and Joel Embiid, there's no time like the present. And it's not going to last forever, so they need to capitalize. George with a fantastic look. Excellent job creating an easy opportunity for his teammate.
And stolen by Maxey. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Grimes. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Grimes has got 5 now.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Stolen by Connect. Kicks it out to James. Inside. Crafty move. And Connect with the lay-in.
Not just a jump shooter. Connect is very capable of capitalizing inside.
Pass to Embiid. Outside for George. Down low. Here's Maxey. And the rejection by James. Shot clock at 3. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
I've got pity for that rim right there, Joel Embiid. That's a big man banging that thing down.
And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Philadelphia. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. We've got 22 seconds left here in the first quarter. Picked by Finney-Smith. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Bully ball. LeBron has been doing that since he stepped into the league.
This is his first free throw of the game. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 11 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Edwards. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
James. The 17-footer goes down. James has got 12 points in the game. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Lakers lead by 2.
The 76ers, 16.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at him.
The shot by George, wide open. Here's Embiid. The big man Embiid converts inside.
Boxing out Embiid has to be a focal point for them, or else he'll continue to eat them up on the offensive glass.
And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around. And he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch, this guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
Doncic outside. 5 to shoot. With the floater. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And the Lakers making a change here.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup.
Here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
You know, Drummond always looks like he's trying to tear the basket down when he dunks.
Doncic outside. Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Outside for George. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Luka Doncic.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
Drawing fouls, Clark getting to the line, all part of the game, but do you think players try and draw fouls too often now?
I do in some cases, but I think it's more on an individual basis. I mean, players have to do what they need to do to try to score the ball, but I don't think anybody likes, 1, guys flopping the draw fouls, and then 2, whining when fouls aren't called. Putting those passing skills to work. LeBron, truly a gifted passer.
Here's the screen. Here's Maxey. The 76ers with another miss. And the Lakers have possession. Here's LeBron. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Kelly Oubre. And LeBron, the only player to reach 40,000 points in his career. Clark, you're shaking your head. It's incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely remarkable, Kevin. And I did not think I would see it in my lifetime. 40,000 points. Just the sound of that is ridiculous. And, you know, he not only has lived up to the hype that has followed him since he was 15 years old, he's actually exceeded it, Kevin, which is crazy.
James gets inside and finishes.
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
Kicks it out to Maxey. Back to Embiid. Over Hayes. Embiid's shot is good. Embiid's got 10 points.
Inside, Embiid has almost too many options. A lot of ways he can get it done.
They set the screen, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's George. Rebound the Lakers. There's 1:26 left to play here in the half. James. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
You know, guys, I would call that methodical but explosive. You know, he waits for the opportunity and then boom, right to the rack.
And that one's good. Maxey. Maxey's got his first points of the game.
Maxey's so good at breaking you down off the dribble. Great skill.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Here's Embiid. Oubre, no one around him. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And both free throws good for LeBron.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
To the middle. Here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Butler. And the rejection by James. LeBron galloping to the rack. Lays it up off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The 76ers trail by 4. Embiid throws it down.
Embiid with a major contribution thus far. He's a guy that can carry his team.
And Clark for the Lakers. The last 2 seasons ended in playoff losses to the Denver Nuggets.
And I tell you what, they fought hard both times, Kevin. The point differential was only 24 points over the 4 games in 2023 and just 11 points in 2024. LA actually led most of the 5-game series, but weren't able to advance.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. We have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Maxey working around the contact that time. Nice work.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. To the paint. Here's Reeves. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
They set the pick. Maxey with it, and Hachimura picks him up defensively. The Lakers in the lead. Doncic looking it over. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Nice work from Doncic, doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all 3 levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
Pass to Maxey. And here's Embiid. Finney Smith defending. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
On the court, your height.
Here's Doncic. He's got 12. Doncic with a strong move inside.
Luka, combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchises.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
One thing about the Lakers, Clark, over the last couple seasons, they get themselves to the free throw line.
Yeah, and a lot of that is due to the fact they've got some real creators in their lineup, guys who can attack off the dribble at multiple positions from multiple angles, and that creates pressure for the defense.
The 76ers have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts. No good on that one.
Wow, wouldn't he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And Clark, we know the last handful of years, the 76ers have been a threat in the East.
7 straight years of playoff runs. Can't get past that second-round barrier, though, Kevin. But as far as success, they've been as consistent as it comes in the East the last decade.
Vanderbilt misses. The 76ers lead. Oubre outside. Pass to Drummond. Out of bounds. The Lakers will take possession.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Number 28.
There's 1:17 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Down low. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Luka's peripheral vision off the charts. Get wide open, and he's going to find you.
And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Here's Doncic. 16 points for him. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. Doncic showing his strength.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Pass to Drummond. Back to Butler. To the middle. And that one's good. Drummond. And it's 7 points for Drummond.
True center, a throwback center. Drummond is not a guy who jacks up 3. Andre wants to eat inside.
Here's McCain. And rebounded by Connect. And here's Doncic from the arc. Good on the triple. Doncic has got 15 points here in the second half. 1 second left. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession.
54.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. The lead is 2. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Both teams deciding to change it up. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. Now he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. He's done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Doncic showing you his smarts there because he really sized up the situation and took advantage of what the defense gave him.
Back to Maxey. Pass to Drummond. And the layup's good off the glass.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. The 76ers trail by 4. Drummond a screen. Here's Maxey. Pass to Drummond. Misses from short range. And so it's the Lakers with it. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. A nice shot by Doncic. And now a 6-point Laker lead.
It always seems like Doncic is playing with something to prove. Well, I'll tell you what, he's proving plenty tonight.
Here's George. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
His 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
Now Doncic. Shot clock at 5.
Well, the quickness of Paul George on defense is something that very few players possess. I think he does a fantastic job rushing guys because of his presence.
Trying to find Maxey and gets it to him. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Doncic with it. No good that time. Good D by Drummond. The 76ers trailed by 3. The 3 from George. LeBron grabs the miss. Puts up a deep 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Oubre, left side. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Embiid, no good. Los Angeles leading by 3. Doncic outside. Outside, James. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. LeBron's got 28 points for the game.
Well, you know, defensively, you try to keep LeBron out of the lane, but then he drops that on you.
A nice shot by George.
And George just has an uncanny knack for providing these kinds of baskets. And he makes it look so easy.
No one here, James, as he lets it go. And another 3 for the Lakers.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
The shot by George, no good. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Pass to Hayes. And it's sent back by Drummond.
You got to be careful shooting around Drummond. I mean, he has a really good knack for when to go for the blocks. What confidence from Joel Embiid. Knocked that one down in a clutch situation.
And the Lakers have possession.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Oubre on the wing. Outside, Maxey. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyree.